Good day, you bunch of absolute legends, and welcome back to Team Ion Presents the Dariad. This is Darius, and on behalf of Tetra, we are going to return to our war with the... I've been practicing this. The Suebi. Because I don't want to call them the Suebi, although I probably will for short, but Suebi, I think is how you say it. Anyway, as you can see, if you look at the top middle of the screen here, it says 84 to 86. That's war exhaustion. We are slightly less exhausted of this war, which means I am going to have to actually fight because, well, the Suebi could win at any second if they managed to take too many castles, so I'm going to have to get involved. Also, I would like to say that my last video, which was a Lies and Lions video, it currently is sitting at 36 views, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I only have 51 subscribers, and I appreciate everyone who watched it because it's one of my more watched videos, and I have noticed that the viewership of the more recent videos are actually getting larger than usual. So I think that my investment in a better microphone and better editing techniques is actually paying off. So I thank you for all that. Now, since Italia is going to be attacking Musham Castle, I say we go ahead and join her. Scythian mercenaries have left. Oh gosh, you see? Oh, that's not good. As you can see, we just jumped into 95 before we were behind them in terms of war exhaustion. So we have to make a move, otherwise we're going to lose this war. In fact, I'm going to pull whoever the closest people are, and hopefully we'll have enough troops to be able to do something. I don't think see. Sorry, I'm racking my brains trying to think of what I can do in this situation. I need to pull everyone, basically. Alright. It's time.
Stop there. Who are you? It is better we know each other's...
Alright, I'm obviously going to speed through this battle, and I'm going to be trying a new, it's called OpenShot. It's a new editing, free open source editing tool, and I'm not going to be using Clipchamp anymore, so this is going to be interesting. So, let's see how this goes. Hades be with us. O great grandfather Hades, I offer you all the victims of this battle that I'm going to fight in your name.
On my command!
This is my first attempt at doing a voiceover in Caden Live. Anyway, I've sped up the battle 10 times in the editing process. I had my infantry walk up in line formation and then switch to shields and then march in, while the cavalry are covering the flanks and the archers are firing. Eventually, we got to the point where we had enough numbers advantage that we could overwhelm them, and then I just told everyone to charge. So this battle, although it was a bit, close at times, I did manage to win fairly, and even though we had a numbers disadvantage, it worked. So that's all I can say. Praise Hades for this victory, and thank you. And we did it, thanks to the power of the gods and the power of Rome. Eterna, Rome. And now we're running, trying to find the one person who's remaining in this battle, probably. Done. '13th! And we will send our troops to finish off the rest.
We are at your mercy.
I'm going to, even though I usually don't take prisoners, I think taking prisoners does actually bump up the war exhaustion for whoever you're taking prisoners, so I am going to be taking prisoners.
We are... I give up.
Enough!
You're welcome. You are absolutely welcome. We'll take some troops because we could use them. We're going to have to get rid of our prisoners and reshuffle them. Kind of looks like I've got plenty of loot so I'm going to give it to my men. And with any luck, that... Yeah, okay, the war score is equal. Interesting. Maybe I can... Might be possible... Okay, sorry, I'm doing this wrong. Pay tribute? We don't want to pay tribute. I'm not proposing that, if that's what... Rome does not pay tribute. Actually, that's not true. If you know anything about the dominant period of Roman history, they pay tribute a lot to keep people from attacking them. War... Well, I think just peace has been declared with neither side gaining tribute. Right. Well, technically we defended the home provinces, but I think that was more of a white peace. Okay, so let us manage our prisoners. We need to go to the tavern, yes. I remember how to play this game. We're not going to be doing hostile actions, so there's no point in doing that one. But yes. What should I improve? Maybe tactics. And let's put a point into cunning. I have a cunning plan. Right. Well, there's no enemies now. We're not at war. I think it's time I actually went home and visited my family for the first time in a while, but the thing I need to do before every episode is to make sure to see how old I am. Not make sure to see how old, just how old am I? I'm 32, my quaestorship has ended. I will return to Rome in order to surrender my powers formally. And, do I have a horse? Yes. Okay, I will enter the city not in triumph but in ovation for having defended the home provinces. Technically the Senate, or maybe the Emperor or Empress in this instance, has to authorize that, but oh well. Oh. Yep, we definitely want... We want more, companions. We definitely want more companions, except I think I'm going to give this companion a new name. Wait a minute, do we even have, all our... No. We don't actually have all our clan. Sorry, we didn't have all our clan roles filled. I was doing the scouting. Okay. Let me speak to... No, I have to be out of the city before I can do that. Because I'm kind of thinking like I will, Great. One technical fix later. Welcome back. Apologies for that bug. There was some technical issues and the game shut down. Anyway, what I'm going to do, or at least what I was going to do before the bug happened, was I was going to change the names of these two people. Apulianus, Litumaris. Because I love the show Rome, so instead I'm going to name them after two of the main characters of the show. This one will be Lucius Marinus and Litumaris. Thankfully he has dark hair and not, although Titus Pullo in the show doesn't have very much hair. He keeps his head shaved, like small shaved, but anyway, they roughly look like how they're supposed to. So this one will be Titus Pullo. Okay. Is everyone good? Now let's sell our prisoners because I had to restart the save and go to Rome to surrender our powers back to the Senate. Now I believe in Rome like if you were 30 when you could technically run for the to become quaestor, and then there was a waiting period between when you could... Well, you had... Okay, what I'm trying to say, sorry, very poorly, is that I think it was 3 years you had to wait before you could go from quaestor to the next rank up, which may be Aedile. So my character, even though he could technically run at the age of 33 or 34, he has to wait until he's 35 or something to be Aedile, or the next rank up. I will look that up. And we're going to be doing this properly. In fact, I may pause the game and look at it right now. And we are back. I have looked it up, and it wasn't 33 at all. It's 36 that you have to be, a man had to be minimum in order for them to become an Aedile. And the rank is Aedile, but since my character was 31 when they became quaestor, I have to wait until my character is 37, so 5 more years of waiting. Even though we are in an empire and the emperor, or empress in this case, controls everything, we are doing things properly. We will return to Rome, we will have ourselves a ovation, and it'll be good. No, I don't need to go to the smithing guild. What am I doing? Oh, I hope it gives us the horse to actually ride in on. Otherwise, this technically isn't an ovation. Whatever, it's a walking ovation. I don't know why. I think in the vanilla, if your character has a horse as part of their civilian uniform, they will actually use it when they're in the cities. Although maybe it's one of my mods that is interfering with the process. Senator coming through. Is this one of our men? No, that's just a trader. Yes, I no longer hold the rank of quaestor. I am a senator now. Just simple senator. In the army. So I suppose that would make me a general. In fact, there's a scene where, after spending hours in Rome, in the city, and also in the showroom, being invested with the title of tribune, one of Pompey's allies, I think it may be Cato, addresses him as General Antony, and Mark Antony says, "Tribune Antony, if you please." Since there is no bowing in the game that is possible, I will avert the camera, incline to the throne of Rome. I surrender my powers as quaestor, and that is that. So, now, I'm going home to my family. And I'll see you when we get there. We are back, and my companion Lamponius has returned. Which is good. I suppose... Go to the keep and visit my wife.
It's been a while. Keeping busy, I assume?
Funny how everyone in this game is British. Okay. I didn't know this was possible. Alright. I will cut this out if this is dirty, but, okay. Okay, I genuinely didn't know that was an option. Alright, I think 4 children is enough. Anyway, because we have 3, 2 of them are twins. Well, that's one way to greet your wife, I suppose. Anyway, let's see what happens if I offer a gift. Okay, fair enough. Well, that actually, at least I actually can visit my wife and do things. Let's see what the garrison is building. Management, that's right. 4 balls over a third of the way through. I've still got items in the queue. Oh, this isn't for Massalia. Ooh, loyalty is going up. Loyalty's staying where it is in Massalia, and it's going up, okay. Well, I think everything's going great. Okay, well, I'm going to, I think that should be it for today. We've fought a war, we've defeated the Suebi, We've defended Rome, or technically we didn't defeat the Suebi, more like we both gave up at the crucial moment. But I think that is enough for today, so thank you very much for watching. This has been Darius on behalf of Tetra, and on behalf of TIM Presents. Thank you very much, and have a good day.